Last time, the rabbit was in Tricks Land, where zillions of other rabbits offered him sweet, fruity tricks.
Hannibal! At last, sweet, delicious tricks, the fruity part of my complete breakfast. Wow, delicious, yummy, awesome, stupendous.
Hey, Rabbit, can I have some too?
Silly kid, tricks are for rabbits. Tricks are for rabbits.
Tricks are for kids. Tricks are for kids. Silly rabbit.
A rabbit can dream, can't he?
StreamYard-Studio.
Awesome Sauce! Hi everyone, this is Awesome Sauce Radio. I am your host, Blind Adam Wonders, the comic pimp. First off, those kids and that rabbit need to learn how to share. They're being stingy. Can't everyone just share the tricks? I mean, that's all the ball want is one ball of tricks. And no one wants to share the damn things. That's just like impolite. But thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for spending some time with us, allowing me into your hearts and your homes. Remember, you don't need sight to have a vision. It's not what happens to you, it's what you do about it. Remember, this is America, where the streets are paved with gold. Go chase your dreams, you just might catch them. I'd like to give a shout out to Exotica Expo. Exotica Expo returns to the Airport Convention Center in Miami, June 28th through the 30th. And of course, my home show, the greatest convention on God's green earth. October 25th, 26th, and 27th, New Jersey Convention Center, Exotica Expo, baby. Cannot wait. It's my favorite show of the year. One of them, anyways. So go to exoticaexpo.com, get your tickets. Ladies getting free Friday night, which is awesome. I may be getting a couple ladies in. But exoticaexpo.com. Excuse me on that. Also, JV Complete Show, the website. I'd like to give a shout out to shit. It's called Nerds with Porn. Nerds with Porn is doing something really cool. They created these new pedals for pickling or or however you pronounce it. I'm just a blind fat guy with a speech impediment who, managed to get a podcast somehow for the miracles of God. But these paddles, they're like $65, and you can just put your lady in a nice Harley Quinn costume and go. You're gonna have some nice fun. Yeah. Now that we got all that out of the way, I'd like to first introduce the man in the chair. The man who makes Awesome Sauce Radio look sexy and amazing each and every Tuesday night, or whenever I ask politely. He's making wheelchairs great again. You can follow him everywhere on the internet. I am JB Wheels, the master of the Wheels podcast on Twitch. Hopefully that's going to be coming back soon, which it will be. The one and only, the incomparable JB Wheels.
Yo. What's up, guys? Welcome to another Tuesday. I'm not going to hold your breath very long.
No, we're not, because we have a very special and amazing, a sexy, talented guest. And we'd like to bring her in at this time. Cherry Noir. Like I said, one of these days I'll actually pronounce it right because I'm a dumbass.
You just got it perfect.
Beautiful. How you doing tonight, Cherry?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I can't complain. Living the dream.
Always good to hear.
Hopefully by tomorrow I'll get my air conditioning actually turned on because I wasn't expecting it from 60 to 80 like in the span of a day.
It has been so hot. My AC is not the greatest at working, so I feel your pain there.
Yeah, so it's just like I just like feel the moisture in the air a little bit. It's like, okay, this was quick.
Yeah. If there's anything I hate most about weather, it is humidity.
Yeah, I mean, that must be a common thing this time of year, especially in where you're at.
Unfortunately, so.
Yeah. So How have things been since the last time you've been on, or since the last time we saw each other?
I have been doing pretty all right, if I can say so myself. I have kind of been. Oh, hello! My cat is on the back of my chair.
Aw,
I've been
my
just
cat
kind of
was
hanging
meowing.
out. Oh,
My little guy was yelling before. It's like, where are you? You're supposed to be giving me snacks.
why are you not feeding me?
Yeah, my cat needs to go on a diet already.
Relatable.
Yeah, I picked him up the other day. I was like, wait a minute. When I took you home from the shelter, you weren't this heavy.
But I've just been kind of hanging out. I've been working whenever I have the energy to do so. I've been trying to stay on top of the things that I've needed to stay on top of, and it's been a little tough, but I think I'm starting to really get back into it, which is nice.
That's awesome. I can hear that because it's been like one of those years for me where I just I've been dealing with one health issue after another.
I'm
So
sorry.
it was bound to happen with everything that was going on for the last 2 years.
That's fair.
So now that I'm getting back in the swing of things, putting everything back out there again, so I can relate.
Yeah.
How is XBiz Miami?
Absolutely crazy. So XBiz, this was my very first XBiz. And I don't know exactly what I was expecting from it, but it completely blew all expectations out of the water. It was insane. Everybody was having so much fun. It was really nice to see everybody. It was a lot of networking and a lot of taking pictures and just smiles everywhere. It was so much fun. Also, really, really hot weather. Oh,
Yeah,
it was so bad.
I was telling JV in the pre-show that I was like, one of these days I'll make it to either XBiz or Exotic in Miami, but I just don't like the time of year that those two shows happen.
Valid. It's incredibly hot. You need to be very prepared with some form of cooling device in order to get through it, because during the first day when everybody was like trying to get their badges and everything for the week thing, because it was Monday through Wednesday, so it wasn't a weekend, but it was basically a weekend. The line was so incredibly congested that I almost passed out, like legitimately, like at least twice.
Oh shit.
Like it was bad. So next year, if I end up going, I know to make sure that I'm taking my iron supplements and that I am well hydrated, because it was not a cool environment. There was way too many people stacked on top of each other just trying to get their badges and everything, and it was frustrating. It was frustrating.
Like I said, I did one convention 2 years ago in Florida, and it was the best convention, but the worst convention at the same time.
Valid.
Just because my cosplayer almost had heat stroke.
Oh no!
I'm like, you're native here. You live out here. I was like, you should know better.
You should be used to this.
Yeah.
It's how I feel every time I go to Arizona.
I love Arizona.
I love Arizona. It is an absolute hellhole, if you ask most people, but I love Arizona.
So how does XBiz differ from, say, Exotica or AVNs or 3X?
So I've never been to the 3X convention or the X3 convention or whichever one it is.
Call itself nowadays, because it feels like they change the name of it every year.
But I've been to AVN once and I've been to XBiz once. So I feel like I can give a better comparison on how it is to Exotica rather than AVN.
Mm-hmm.
the easiest way for me to break it down when I've been trying to like talk to my friends that aren't in the industry about it is Exotica is more so like Comic-Con for like the porn industry and whatnot, whereas XBiz was very much more so talent and creators and like company executives. It wasn't so much consumers.
Yeah, so it'd be better off for someone who's a content maker to be going to XBiz versus just to go in there for meet and greets and fucking around.
Correct.
All right, like I said, one of these years, so it's just like it's like an in-person thing of what XBiz offers through their forums and their message boards.
It was very interesting. It was quite like I said, I don't know what I was expecting from it, but it was a very mind-blowing experience. I had a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Left bracket 2024-05.
Will you be gone to any of the Exoticas that are left for the year?
Absolutely. I should definitely be attending Miami next month and definitely New Jersey in October.
Yep, October 25th, 26th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. I think you and I will be at the same home base again this year.
Hell yes.
Yep.
All I remember is that last year it was in November, so like it kind of threw me off timeline wise.
Yeah. I looked at the calendar. I was like, ooh, they moved it up a couple weeks.
Yay!
It's a week right before Halloween this year, and I was like,
I love it when it's around Halloween time.
Yeah, because I was just like, you know what? Because what I love about that weekend, if the weather behaves, not too hot, not too cold, it's just perfect. So
it would be
really
perfect.
Looking forward to it.
Yes.
So I'll probably wind up for myself. We'll be going to Jersey and possibly DC.
I'm not sure if I'll be attending DC or not. I don't believe I will. If I remember correctly, I didn't go last year.
Yeah, I have not been to DC yet. It's just that time of the year. It's just like it's right around the start of the holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
Last year it fell right on the start of Hanukkah.
Yeah. And it was so close after New Jersey too.
It was like a week and a half.
Yeah, like it was so close, and there was no time to even attempt to get funds together to even try to get out there. Like it was a moot point. Like there was absolutely nothing I could do.
Yeah, and like I said, as I was telling you earlier in the week, after being sick last year in Jersey.
Yeah.
But I just, because you and shout out to Nora Nova.
Love Nora. Love Nora.
Yeah. You guys handed me my bag from the Tornado booth, and I just.
Yes.
Said to myself, I'm not going to be that guy who gets sick on the convention floor, and I just took it to my parents' house.
I'm glad you made it out safe.
Yeah. So do you have any new projects on the horizon?
Nothing necessarily particularly like labeled in any way. All I've really have had my mind set on recently is getting back to being more active, because I haven't been streaming as much as I used to. I don't post on my sites as much as I used to, and I've been trying to counteract that and get back into the swing of things.
Yeah, I can relate to that. So you're just working and getting back on Chatterbait and
Strip Chat.
Strip Chat, excuse me.
Strip Chat. I've honestly been thinking about hopping onto some other sites as well, and Chatterbait is one of the ones that I've been considering. But who knows?
How is Strip Chat? I've not. It's one of the ones I have not played around with much.
Strip Chat. It depends on. Once again, it depends on who you ask. I have had little to no problems with the site. The layout of the site itself is the most user friendly that I have personally interacted with. Because it seems to me that a lot of campsites are stuck in like 2005 or something, and they refuse to update from like the good old like AOL chat room looking thing. So Strip Chat is the most visually user friendly and whatnot. They're depending on the type of payout that you choose, you can get payouts weekly, which is really nice instead of having to wait multiple weeks, if not longer, depending on the site. It's consistent. I enjoy it.
Sweet. I'll have to see how it works with a text reader.
It's actually the site that I started camming on.
Ah, sweet. How did you get started?
I first started in the industry with an OnlyFans, and from there, I had a friend that introduced me to camming, and I started camming in January of 2021, if I remember correctly.
All right.
That sounds about right. And I have been camming ever since.
Sweet. You know, so, well, what is better to perform, a hand job or a blow job?
Oh. So, in my opinion, it depends on the partner.
Okay.
And it depends on the mood that I'm in.
Okay.
But I can honestly say that I have never given a hand job where I haven't thought halfway through, like, why isn't this just in my mouth?
Nice. You know, and there has been times depending on the partner where, you know, where I, you know, it started out as a hand job, and she's like, "Nah, I'm tired of this," and then she's like, "I'm putting it in my mouth now."
Precisely.
And of course, I'm gonna redo The Office. I keep forgetting it's that time of year where everyone who owns a motorcycle wants to ride by my house at 100 miles per hour.
But it's perfect. It adds ambiance.
Thank you. You know, like I said, when you're using your ears to like be three different senses, sometimes it's like, okay, that just threw me off my train of thought.
Yeah.
Sweet. You know, so I can see from the background of the conversation that you're definitely into stuff that's nerdy.
Indubitably.
What is the best Funko Pop you picked up in the last couple of months?
In the last couple of months, I don't know. Because I haven't picked up very many recently.
Okay, I'll expand the time period in the last year.
In the last year, I got the like glow in the dark black light activated Slurpee cups from 7-Eleven, which I was really excited about.
Nice. I you know what? Those are one of the ones I actually missed out on.
I love them so much. They're so cool.
All right. I have to go on eBay eventually.
Absolutely.
You know, 'cause I actually collect old school 7-Eleven cups, anyways.
I grew up in Southern California. I went to 7-Eleven almost every day. Like, I love 7-Eleven so much.
7-Eleven last year was a theme for the podcast because I flubbed the line once and no one would let me forget it around here.
I, for legal reasons, I may or may not be joking. I once rolled a blunt in a 7-Eleven bathroom because it was too cold for me to sit outside and do it. And it was the only place that I could go.
Definitely not joking.
You know what? Been there, done that. I'm going to plead the fifth or legal reasons. You know, even though at that particular 7-Eleven, there were people more sketchy than I was that night.
Oh, I swear. There always is, but listen, it's like Waffle House. You have to have the sketchy people there to make it a Waffle Home.
I've never been to Waffle House. I have been to Denny's.
It is a completely different experience. If you ever find yourself in a location that has Waffle House,
I'm going.
You need to go.
I've never been in a location that has. Like I said, unfortunately,
It's so good.
Yep.
Highly recommend.
what we do. You playing any video games at the moment?
Oh, it embarrasses me to admit this, but I've been playing a lot of Overwatch.
Why is that embarrassing?
It's just because it's Overwatch and it's a Blizzard game, and gross. But I've been playing a lot of Overwatch. Every now and again I decide to load up some Fallout and play it until the game crashes, like it always tends to do. I think that's it. A few months ago, I started playing quite a bit of Rainbow Six Siege, which I found out that I'm not completely terrible at, which is good to know.
That's awesome.
And I think that's it, because my computer pretty much bricked me out of being able to play The Sims.
Aw. You know, I've been doing a lot of Minecraft lately.
I need to get my Xbox Game Pass back so I can play Minecraft again.
It's like the best babysitting tool on the planet.
It's so good.
That Disney Plus is just like, yes, I don't have to be the most responsible uncle in the world right now. I got Minecraft, I got Disney Plus.
Literally.
Like, yeah. I thank the babysitting gods.
The perfect amount of distraction.
Yeah. It doesn't always work, but
it works when it really needs to, and that's what matters.
Yeah. So you're into cosplay, correct?
I've been getting into it.
Sweet. Do you have a dream cosplay?
I actually have a list of cosplays that I really, really want to do.
Oh, wow. You may be the first person who's just been a guest on the show who's actually got a list.
I have a whole list. I don't have my notebook on me right now that I have the list written down in, but I have a whole list. And one of the top ones that I really want to do would probably be Molotov cocktease from Venture Brothers.
Nice.
I want it so bad. Or Dr. Girlfriend. Dr. Girlfriend is also a very viable option. I would love to do Dr. Girlfriend.
All right. I may have to find a way to make that happen.
I've been
Like I
trying to
said,
scout for some outfits.
It's Comic-Con season, so it's just
No,
like
literally. Oh, kitty.
what's up,
Why-
guy?
Why are
Buddy?
you yelling?
You have a name?
This is Ember.
Hey, Amber.
She's a little feisty right now. Oh, kitty. It's
Boy.
okay.
It's okay. Meow, meow,
You
meow.
want to climb? Hi, baby. Oh, you're real feisty right now. Now is not the time for this. We can do this later. Okay?
I'll get mommy back in a little bit, buddy.
Okay, you gotta get down.
No.
I don't need you clawing at me. I will fight you, but we'll fight later. Okay?
Yes,
We can
thank
tussle.
God my cat has not gotten into the scratching the. I'm the only one in the house he hasn't scratched yet.
Aw. Oh, kitty. You have food and water. What is it, baby?
I want attention.
I've been giving you attention all day. But you're not giving it to me right now, and that's the problem.
Yeah, it's like I want it. I need it now.
It's my money, and I need it now.
Yep. What advice would you give the male talent casting female talent in the industry for their first time?
That is a great question.
You know, they have a scene written. You know, they have a shoestring a shoestring budget to a modest budget, and they're just like, I need to find some talent for this.
I definitely scout. See if you have any mutuals that might know someone, or see if you can figure out rates for booking. And if you do reach out, I recommend being respectful. I know it sounds very redundant to say, but it needs to be said. Being respectful can go a long way.
You forgot the expired test situation. Too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was getting to that. I've seen a lot of nightmares on social media about that lately.
Me as well. It's quite scary to see. I just hope and advise to everyone to be safe. And
safety first is what I always say, and
safety first,
but to the partner that you're going to be doing things with.
Precisely.
At the end of the day, it's not all about you in this industry. It's about taking care of your talent and your crew, and you know whoever else is going to be involved with that shoot.
Mm-hmm. Because there have been cases where certain infections don't affect other people the same way that they affect other people. It can do more damage to some than it does to others, and this, that, and the third. So if like you have to just be careful, be safe, get tested, be honest about it. Don't work on an expired test. Don't try to work on an expired test. Don't book work on an expired test. Just be routine.
Yes, I mean, and if you can't get tested for the industry, I mean, as long as you're honest with your talent, say, hey, will you be cool with me going to my primary doctor and getting it done there?
As long as the whole list of everything is there.
Yeah. My doctor was just, when I say I know an STD test, she's just like, oh, you're having fun. You
Literally.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not going to subscribe to your OnlyFans no matter how many times I do this stuff. You know, and I was like, okay. You know, as one of the nurses is like, I'd love to do that. And I'm like, here's my card. If you want to dive in the pool, let me know. Amazon stop. And I was like, yeah, I was like, I'll even write to your strengths. Now I was the one who asked if I can have my prostate exam filmed, and they're like, no. My doctor was like, no, we're not going to have any of that. You know, like I said, I've been seeing the whole testing thing, you know, a lot on Twitter, X.
Yeah.
And, you know, so I was just like, wow, can people just like realize that, you know, if sections, just like you said, are going to affect people differently. You know, especially if they have like compromised immune system.
Like it's not safe if you're not safe, you know?
Oh yeah.
I think that's the easiest way to sum it up.
Oh yeah. What are your opinions on all the age verification things happening across the country?
Oh, kitty. Goodness. One moment while I remove my cat from my computer tower.
Okay. I can relate to that.
Come here, honey. You're okay.
It's okay, Amber.
So the age verification things, like in Texas and North Carolina and Virginia and everything like that.
Yeah.
I have a love-hate relationship with it. Just personally, as someone who resides in one of those states that has the restriction on it. Like I have to, if I wake up in the middle of the night and I feel like I want to get jiggy with it, and I pull up my phone and I go to the internet and I load up a website and I can't get into it because I have to log in, it's a little frustrating. But it also takes like 2 clicks for me to log in. So it's not a big deal to me personally. I think it's definitely smart in the sense of protecting content and protecting people that don't need to be seeing such content.
Yeah. My whole thing, I just hope this doesn't become a slippery slope for further censorship, but, you know.
I agree.
It hasn't hit my area yet. Thank God. Just give it time, I think. Because like I said, I saw something on XBiz the other day where there was some high-level politician who said, like, yeah, America's going to be great when porn is legal, is made illegal across the board, which made me go on a rant because thinking of everything else in the world right now. You know, I'm like, yeah, getting rid of porn is what's going to really help the economy and the homelessness and everything else that's wrong with the world right now.
Totally.
It's like people fucking on camera is the thing that needs to go away.
This is the problem. We're the problem, right? We're the problem.
It's like we're the ones who are the reason why the economy has gone to shit and blah blah blah.
Literally.
You know, but if it keeps the kids who shouldn't be seeing this from seeing it a little while longer, then that's fine.
Awesome.
You know, but, you know, like I said, I'm just taking one day at a time with the whole age verification.
Absolutely.
You know,
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Are you binging anything cool right now?
Ooh. What was that?
Are you binging anything cool on any of the streaming platforms right now?
Oh.
Shows,
I've been watching a lot of documentaries recently.
nice.
I just watched the Woodstock 99 documentary on Netflix.
I might have to check that out.
I knew like bad shit happened at Woodstock, but like fuck. It's ooh.
I know people who were there. I have a friend who broke an ankle.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they said it was one of the worst concert experiences they ever had.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Genuinely. But
it was the same weekend as San Diego Comic-Con that year, so I went to San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh my god.
And then I got home and I asked my brother and his friends, because at that point I was over 21 and they weren't 21 yet, so when I was there. Oh, I was the older brother buying them their alcohol at that point.
Of course.
Until they all turned 21 and just like kicked my ass to the curb. So when we see each other at family gatherings, it's just like, yeah, we're all cool with one another until you guys all turn 21.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul. We all just grew up, and I was a few years older than everybody else. So, yeah, but 99 was good times. I'll definitely have to check it out.
It's a good one.
Yeah, sweet. Do you have anything that's on your bucket list of things you want to do in the industry, or performers you want to work with?
Oh. I've been asked this question a lot recently, and I've never been able to give like a definitive answer.
That's fine. At least you're not like me, where it changes every other week.
That's valid.
To me, it's just like, I think, because I'm one of those idiots that, and I use that term lovingly. The idea of something pops in my head, it's like, yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. If I were to somehow be able to pull off a photo shoot with Jenna Jameson, I think I will have peaked in life.
That's awesome. I think she's actually on the Exotica circuit this year.
She is. I met her very briefly in Chicago, and I love her so much.
Hopefully she'll be at Jersey, because if so, I'm just going to tell I am going to have to get a picture with her to get something replaced from college.
Valid.
Yeah, I got a picture of Jenna nude, which was taken at the Foxy Lady Gentlemen's Club back in 2001, which my grandmother.
That's amazing. My mother told me a few years ago that she wanted to name me Jameson Jenna.
Wow.
And my response to that was, and you wonder why I turned out the way I did. All I gotta say though is that name that name would have been so cool. It would have been so good. Oh, it would have been so good.
Like I said, I am hoping that she will be in Jersey, just because I haven't seen her in a couple of years.
Yeah.
The last thing was like a 2-minute thing at a comic book convention that she was at, and I was surprised expecting her to no show, because everyone was giving the promoter shit for booking her. Like, you booked Jenna Jameson for a family-friendly event?
And
he was just like, hey, she did a bunch of mainstream movies, so.
Yeah. She's a celebrity. Fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, at that point, she was during the time period when she was doing VH1 reality TV.
Yes. Kitty. Kitty's going crazy.
What advice would you give newcomers, female-wise?
Do your research. Every time I'm asked this question, I give pretty much the same answer. So I'll try to keep it a little bit more brief this time.
All right.
Do your research. Don't do this just because you think it's quick. It's not fast cash. It's not anything like that. So do your research. Know what you're getting yourself into and be aware of the possible repercussions that come along with it.
And don't do everything all at once either. You don't
Yes.
need to do a 12-person gangbang, DP anal.
As your third shoot, like you don't need that. Work your way up. If you're going to come in, because like, and it's a little biased coming from me, because bias isn't even the right word to use, but I haven't done mainstream work myself, and I'd really like to. But just make sure you work your way up. Don't just start doing random crazy shit. Just know your limits is the best way to put it, I think.
That's not just good advice for the industry, but that's just good advice for life too.
Precisely.
Yeah, especially with the year the industry has been having overall.
I've been hearing a lot of people talking about having burnouts.
Yeah.
So
know
your limits.
I've had a few friends of mine who I was considering for different projects, and they're like, I'm taking a break. I'm just not feeling up to doing anything right now.
I took quite the extended break from more or less everything. Like I was hopping on cam every now and again, and I was posting on like OnlyFans or whatnot every now and again, but I was not really active, and I suffered for that. My people that come and watch me suffered for that because I wasn't around and whatnot. But I just, burnout sucks. So don't overextend yourself, and don't overpromise things, I guess.
Yeah,
don't overexert yourself.
Yeah, just like I said, that's where, like I said, the whole thing about knowing your limits works in for
Exactly.
everything with any form of participation in the industry, on camera, off camera. At the end of the day, we're using our bodies to tell a story.
Precisely.
And you got to take, and as I've learned in the last 3 years, to take good care of yourself and your health, and do what you feel comfortable with. And if there's something you don't want to do, you just got to recognize, I ain't doing that. At the end of the day, it's your body, and you are the performer. It's
Yes.
If you're not comfortable, you're not going to be able to do a good performance.
Mm-hmm.
Where can the audience find you online?
I can be found pretty much everywhere at either the Cherry Noir or just Cherry Noir on any respective location.
And as I was joking around with myself, and I almost put this on X, I was like, yeah, it helps if you spell it right.
Maybe a little bit.
I was telling everybody I never, like I said, I use text to speech, and
yeah,
I just assumed that it spelled the way it sounded, and then you and Ellie and Rob were just like,
Yes.
it's I, and I'm like, whoops. I was like,
Cherry
that's
with
why I
an
couldn't find
I.
it when I was searching for her on Twitter. Yeah, the first
Cherry
couple
with an
times.
I. Have to be a little fancy, you know.
Yeah. Any updates on the tornado front? I haven't spoken to Rob in about 2 weeks.
I know that I have officially been added to the cast for both Tornado and Sugar Wafer,
Nice.
which is very exciting. And I am excited to start shooting and whatnot. Rob said that in New Jersey, there should be something to shoot around Exotica time.
Yeah, that would make sense. Because, like I said, the last time I spoke to him on the phone was the week that he helped me book Evan Stone. So, and then he asked for me to get pictures taken with something for a Sugar Wafer, which
Yeah.
I'm gonna do in the next couple days. I had to convince someone that when I go food shopping, it's like, can I just buy one piece of fried chicken? Can you please take a picture of it for me?
I just need this one single thing, please.
Yeah, it's just like it's for a friend of mine. He's kind of special.
It's very
He's very unique,
eccentric.
and a lovely person. I love Alien Rob to death.
I love him so much.
Because he texted me out of the blue a week ago. He's just like, "Can you please go buy some fried chicken, hold it, and have someone take a picture of you holding it?"
Oh, I love that.
It's like I need it for Sugar Wafers.
He is such a silly guy.
Yeah,
Such a silly guy.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun, fun time, and I can't wait to see you in October.
Absolutely.
Like I said, hopefully that we can, work out a deal for everything that we talked about.
Yes.
I thank you for being a guest, and I thank you for all the friendship and support.
I thank you.
Hey, can we finally get our episode done?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm off pretty much all week, so
Okay.
let me know.
All right.
Yeah, so Cherry will be on a future episode of the Wheels podcast.
Yes.
Over on Twitch, and we still have to get Mr. JV up to $69. 69 is a magical number according to
It's a magic number.
Yep. But is there anything else in the next couple weeks that you're looking forward to, or?
I will be streaming a whole bunch, hopefully. And if I'm not streaming, I will be making content to upload to my various sites.
Do you stream on Sundays?
Usually not.
Fuck.
Why?
Just asking.
Would you like me to? Because I need to stream more. So
I mean, if you could stream this Sunday, it would be extra special.
valid. I could consider it. I will consider it.
There's a reason why, but we'll talk.
Of course, of course.
Someone on the Awesome Sauce in the Awesome Sauce Radio family has a birthday coming up, and I'm going to embarrass myself right now. And happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, JB! Birthday to you!
Yay!
It's early. Just be thankful I'm not high or drunk at the moment.
You know what? Yeah, okay.
Valid.
I'll take my
Count your blessings. Count your blessings.
No, but you're able to produce a podcast when high, so I'm not that stressed.
True.
Oh, just be thankful Cherry didn't fucking pass me gummies like she did at the convention.
Oh, you mean like 2 years
Remember
ago?
that shit?
2 years ago when we had Cherry come back from the
Yeah, where I had to be fucking carried into a passenger seat. Okay, then I'm going.
But you had a good time.
And I have never had gummies that good again after that.
Never. Those gummies hit me, and edibles don't really hit me.
As I didn't have mine until I went back till I got booked into my hotel room that night. And I
but you were probably used to it. I was like, wait, what the is going on? So.
But you had a good time.
Now I'm used to it. It's just, whew, that was a scary moment. Anyway.
That was a hell of an exotica that year, man. We had to carry one team member, from being way too stoned. I come back from doing something, and another team member of the booth, was being carried out by paramedics because they took the one shift challenge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did that too.
Yeah, but you didn't react the way Michaela reacted that year.
Oh no, let's just say I learned.
That was so stressful.
I learned a lot that year.
Yeah, I'm so glad she's okay.
So did we all.
Literally.
But Cherry, you have an amazing night. Thank you for everything.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, everybody, as always, you can find JV at IamJVWills everywhere on the internet. If you want 20% off your tattoo aftercare, it's Bad Rabbit /IamJVWills for 20% off. Yeah.
Cherry's getting tatted soon.
Hopefully.
I can feel it.
Listen. If I had the fundage.
If I may ask before we go off air, which I was gonna save this for my episode, but what's the dream tattoo? Like, what's the one tattoo you're like?
I want to get my back done.
Completely?
I wouldn't say necessarily completely, but I want to get a good sized back piece. And I don't want it to be like super crazy or anything, but I want it to be like nicely framed and whatnot. I want it to be good.
I got you.
Sweet.
Cherries on my nips coming soon.
Okay. So as always, you can follow me at X at the Comic Pimp, Instagram at the Real Blind Adam, minivids /Blind Adam, eBay /Blind Adam. I'm eventually going to change just everything to the Real Blind Adam because
smart.
It's going to take me 9 years to learn to get lectured by a couple of legends in the industry saying that I should do that. Shout out to the real Lisa Ann who was yelling at you. Want to know why after 5 years or so that I haven't done that yet. I'll just take the advice, finally. I'm a slow learner. Always have been.
Valid. Relatable.
To everyone, just remember you don't need sight to have a vision. It's not what happens to you, it's what you do about it. Go chase your dream. You just might catch it. I love you all. Blind Adam out.